So does anybody out there think dolphins are mammals? All right. Does anybody think dolphins are fish? Anybody not have an idea or don't want to guess? All right, so dolphins are mammals. So dolphins have to be able to breathe air and then give birth to their young. And dolphins actually have hair on their bodies at some point in their life. So baby dolphins are born with a little bit of hair right on their nose that should fall out shortly after birth. But dolphins have a lot of adaptations since being mammals in the water that they have to use. So here is Jade over here on the right-hand side and Maya over there on the left. So those are two of our dolphins that we have up front right now. Jade is 17 years old. She's the mom of Foster, who's in the back, and Maya's 15 years old. So Maya's up here with her sister Spirit, who is also 15. Spirit's right here in the center. And last but not least, we have Nani back there, twirling around. She's going to show off some of her vocals for you. So that's Nani. That's Spirit's mom and both Bo's mom as well. So she's the 44-year-old dolphin I was telling you about. And you might notice that our dolphins are also having something else kind of unique being done on that center area right now. So I mentioned dolphins are mammals and they live in this saltwater environment. Does anybody think the dolphins drink the salt water? How do you think dolphins get their water? Drink it? Maybe they get it from their fish? Have no idea? Excellent. Okay, so a lot of ranges. So dolphins actually cannot drink any of this water. Even though they're living in all this water, it's salt water. So they can't drink it and make their stomachs hurt just like ours. So what you see here in the middle is that our dolphins actually get all the water they need through their diet. So different types of fish give them different things. So our capelin that we give our dolphins provides them with a lot of fresh water to help their bodies out. And then we give them other types of fish that are a little bit more fattier that provide different kinds of nutrients like proteins. But then at the aquarium, we can also give our dolphins extra water. So just like we know drinking 8 glasses of water every day really helps us, well, giving our dolphins extra water can really help them as well. So we have our dolphins trained to drink out specialized dolphin straws, if you want to call them. So we give our dolphins extra hydration, both through these dolphin straws and giving them ice and jello. So it's another fun way we can give them some fresh water, as well as use their echolocation skills. So one of the adaptations dolphins need when they're living in their environment is to be able to catch their fish. So dolphins have to be able to swim really fast to catch their fish. So a lot of times you'll see dolphins swim really fast, pumping their tails up and down. So if you saw any of the sharks or fish here today, they're kind of moving their tails side to side. The dolphins, being mammals, they have a different kind of body plan, so they pump that tail up and down. As you can see, they can be upside down, right side up, but they use that tail, that's where they get all their power from. So they have to be able to catch their fish. Fish can swim pretty fast. So these guys can get up to 25 miles per hour, but they average about 3 to 7 miles per hour on average. So we're going to see another one come around, kind of twirling around. So if you notice, their bodies are really streamlined. Dolphins can shed their skin about once every 2 hours. That keeps that real smooth surface on their body. And you notice they don't have any external ears, they have real slender bodies. So these dolphins are adapted for our coastal environment. So a lot of times you see dolphins jumping up out of the water as well. So dolphins, as I was saying, are mammals. They have to come to the surface to breathe air. So they can't breathe underwater. They're actually holding their breath when they're underwater. So dolphins come up about 1 to 2 times every minute. And they grab a quick breath of air. So this is also a great way they can reduce the drag of the water on their bodies. So as dolphins are swimming around real fast and going after their fish and grabbing that air, there's other ways dolphins can jump out of the water as well. So right here in the center, that's how dolphins, it's called a vertical spin. So they would do this to kind of jump out of the water and scratch any itches they may have on their body. So they jump up and land on the surface in different ways. So dolphins, we're also going to see a different way that dolphins can jump out. So this is a type of hunting strategy that dolphins have. Or they can just be communicating with other dolphins farther away. So right here in the center, we're going to see Maya come up here and show off a back-reaching behavior. shallow environment. So instead of swimming really fast, dolphins can outsmart their fish. So coming up out of the water like this, they can land on a big school of fish, so that way they won't have to swim as fast to go catch those fish. So you're seeing another one of those breaching behaviors. So this is what we call a side breach. So this is kind of serves the same purpose as that back breach you saw there. They can communicate over long distances or just catch those fish. So another way that dolphins can catch their fish, depending on what area of the country or United States you're looking at, dolphins develop different hunting strategies, and they pass them down to their calves. So they learn those hunting strategies from their calves. So in Australia, you'll often see dolphins kind of skimming or hydroplaning on the surface. So we're going to see the dolphin right here in the center. So this is what some of the dolphins in Australia have wanted to do. So they actually slide up on those shallows, using the beach to their advantage. So they chase the fish into like a little bit under an inch of water. So that way they trap the fish up against the beach and they can eat the fish that way. But then if you jump over to South Carolina in the United States, dolphins there have developed an even different hunting strategy. So what these dolphins do is they come up on the right-hand side and chase the fish up on the mud banks. So Jade decided she didn't want to show you that. So we'll try once more. But so that's a great point to bring up. So we do all of our training through positive reinforcement training. So when a dolphin does something correctly, you're hearing us blow this whistle, which tells the dolphin they did an excellent job and then come back to us for fish or rub down or something like that. If the dolphins don't do it right, we just ignore it and move on and ask them again. So we're going to send her with a different dolphin and hopefully they can communicate together. So that is what you would see the dolphins in South Carolina doing. So we're not really sure why they always come up on the right-hand side, but that's how the dolphins choose to do it. So they come up on the right-hand side using that mud bank to their advantage to capture their fish. So there's another strategy dolphins can use, and sometimes you see a lot of videos of like humpback whales doing, and that's called bubble feeding. So they can blow bubbles out of that blowhole. So they actually use that blowhole not only for breathing, but communicating. So all the vocalizations they make actually come out of that. So I think you're going to see the dolphins on the sides come around and show you some of those bubbles. So blowing these bubbles in kind of like a circular motion can scare and corral fish together. So that way they're in a big tight ball and they can come in and kind of pick off what fish they want to see. There's a little bit more of those bubbles right there. So as I was mentioning, they communicate through their blowhole. So you saw them kind of jumping up and breathing through that blowhole, but we can hear some of the different vocalizations they can make. So as you can see, dolphins can make a variety of different noises. So not only can they use different parts of their body, like you saw them doing the breaching for hunting communication, but they can make all those different vocals. So like I was saying, they come out that blowhole right there in the top. They have air sacs that they can manipulate to make all kinds of different sounds. So sometimes you'll see them using different parts of their body to communicate with one another. They might slap like their pectoral fins on the surface or their tails. So you'll often see dolphins doing this to communicate with one another. So that's another way they can kind of stun any fish in the area and communicate with one another. And as I was mentioning, they do learn these hunting strategies that we were showing you guys. They learn by mimicking their moms. So they mimic a lot of the behaviors that they do with each other as well, and they can mimic each other as well as us. So you often see the dolphins mimicking different things that we are doing. They can relate different parts of their body with different parts of our body. And last but not least, they can show off that powerful tail in other ways as well. So you guys said you were all hot, so we're going to cool you guys down a little bit. underwater viewing window you can check out, the observation decks, or if you have any other questions about our animals, feel free to ask me. My name is Nicole once again. Be careful as you exit. Some of the floors may be a little bit slippery. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day at the National Aquarium.